we're very grateful to the UN Global Compact effort.
Now we are at the midpoint of the 2030 agenda, and the leadership of the private sector will be extremely pivotal in accelerating the achievement of the SDGs here in Thailand. You already demonstrated that leading from the top can bring results in fast tracking on how we can facilitate this green transition.
As far as sustainable development goals are concerned, the business and financial sectors are focusing increasingly on green investment to find suitable practices for sustainable finance. CEOs, UN leaders, financial institutions, investors, and regulators from Thailand were discussing and sharing their knowledge and experiences in an event called CEO Forum on Sustainable Finance, Scaling Up Sustainable Finance Solutions for Accelerating Progress on the SDGs, organized by the UN Global Compact Network Thailand in collaboration with the United Nations Resident Coordinator's Office. Specializing in sustainable rubber plantations, a managing director of an agricultural SME, Agreg, knows inside out about the pain points of Thailand's natural rubber industry. Her goal is to transform this business.
Sustainability is the first limelight that people are starting to say that, yeah, sustainability should be attached to this type of commodities. But this came like a pressure to this business rather than a positive impact. So definitely in this commodity world, Thailand is very hardly to stand at the competitive positions, even though we are the largest exporter of natural rubber to the world. The question is, even we are the first or exporter in the world, why we have no say about price? Why we have no control about this type of market at all? Why?
Based on finding answers to those questions, Mai and her partner founded a sustainable business 3 years ago. She admitted that profit maximization is not her company's principle. Instead, it's all about impact, whether on the people, the society, or the environment.
Right now we have 3,000 farmers in the south of Thailand, Suratthani, Trang, and the Khon Sithammarat area. And we're going to get them certified as the FSC to at first making this movement first, that we reassure that we really serious about this approach. On top of that, then we're trying to find a partner along the supply chain who's willing to eventually interest to improve on the upstream side. We found this supply chain, and now we are working together to build this capacity. So therefore, our aim is to transform from commodities business, which is only commodities, to a people business, environmental business, the business which make impact.
Thailand's rubber exports generate around 180 billion baht a year. More than 6 million people worked in the industry, 80 to 90% of which are smallholders. Mai said her business helps improve the quality of farmers' lives as well as their produce by providing them with training and conducting internal audits according to sustainability standards and forest management requirements. Combining those standards with the rubber plantation and the biodiversity knowledge that the farmers know best results in a positive outcome.
When you hear about the farmers, all mostly that you heard is a strike. I want this much, I want the price to be that much and this much. If I didn't have it, then there's going to be something. But this is the type of approach which is changing the perspective of them. They did that strike because they feel that they are in the end of the road and they could not do anything more. So they shout. But if they understand that eventually there's something else that you can do more, then they are willing to do that. People love positive approach rather than a negative one.
Smallholder farmers are the backbone of Thailand's economy, but they are often overlooked. Their problem seems to be too trivial for the authorities and policymakers. Mai pointed out that many rebel smallholders are desperate and have difficulty sourcing funding, simply because they have no proof of their steady income that makes them vulnerable to loan sharks and gambling.
So what we are trying to do is to emphasize that whatever our member have produced and we bought, this is the transaction of their income. We are looking for the partner to help us identify that this one is eventually a punctual-in fund. And if they can have those kind of fund, it's not $1 million baht or 10 million kind of things. The funding which help them pass through, maybe it's only 500 baht or 1,000 baht. So the thing is make them availabilities to live forward and not going into the wrong side of the financial sector.
Attending such a forum might hope that more people will join the fight and find ways to attack this challenging problem. Jirapha Bunyatat, reporting for Thai PBS World.